Welcome back to Navigating the Streams, and welcome to 2026. I'm Mike DeLong, and I've gathered all the new movies coming to your streaming services in one place so you don't have to. I've got what's coming out this month and a look back to see what I missed in December, or a few big titles that the streamers snuck in there. Without further ado, let's see what's coming in January. First up is Netflix. On the 1st, Bleeding Tiger Resolution comes out. It's a Malaysian action movie where a cop struggles to maintain his cover in the Red Tiger gang while he gains their trust and exposes their crimes. On the 2nd, we have After the Quake. It's a Japanese drama where the lives of 4 strangers intersect across 3 decades after experiencing regional tragedies, including COVID-19. On the 7th, a comedy special from Marcelo Hernandez called American Boy comes out. And on the 9th, Depeche Mode M comes out. It's a concert film weaving Depeche Mode's 2023 Mexico City performance with a look at tradition, mortality, and music in Mexico. Also on the 9th, The People We Meet on Vacation. This romance movie is about 2 best friends who are total opposites who spend 1 week together every summer for 10 years. Continuing on the 9th, we have Stone Cold Fox. It's an action thriller where Fox escapes an abusive commune, but the leader kidnaps her sister, and now she needs to break back in to rescue her. And finally on the 9th, we have the romantic comedy Threesome. After experiencing the ultimate fantasy, 3 people need to deal with the messy consequences. On the 16th, Ben Affleck and Matt Damon reunite for The Rip. This crime drama is about a group of cops that find millions of dollars on a raid, leading to distrust of outsiders. On the 22nd, Cosmic Princess Kaguya comes out. It's a Japanese animated movie where a 17-year-old girl is struggling to balance school and a part-time job when a mysterious girl from the moon comes into her life. On the 23rd, we've got The Big Fake. It's an Italian drama about an aspiring artist who becomes a forger for gangs in 1970s Rome. And on the 27th, one last comedy special from Mike Epps called Delusional. A couple of things from Netflix I missed last month. Caught Stealing, which you'll find on my December review video coming out in a couple weeks. So Torn, Lolly, Time to Step Up, Border Hunters, The Night My Dad Saved Christmas 2, Gatao, Big Brothers, Eden from Ron Howard, I believe this one was on another streaming service earlier in the year, and The Best You Can, starring Kevin Bacon and Kira Sedgwick. And a couple of recommendations. First up is District 9. Second, the documentary Free Solo, about a mountain climber that doesn't use any ropes or harnesses or any protective gear, which you need to see on the biggest screen you can. The Monty Python's Meaning of Life, not their best movie, but if you love the flying circus, you'll love this one too. And My Girl. Next up is Hulu. On the 2nd, the sci-fi body horror movie Ash comes out. A woman wakes up on an alien world to find her entire crew murdered, and then begins to investigate. On the 16th, Twinless comes out. It's a dramedy about a young man who joins a support group for people who have lost their twins. You may find this one on the Best of 2025 indie lists. On the 19th, we have a documentary short called Hoops, Hopes, and Dreams. It's about Martin Luther King going to basketball courts to engage young voters and the ripple effect that has through the Obama campaign. On the 22nd, we have the thriller Safe House. 6 federal agents are hiding out after a terror attack, but soon believe that one of them may have done it. And finally, on the 30th, Tin Soldier comes out. It's an action thriller where a retired agent is recruited on a dangerous mission where he'll be forced to confront a past he tried to forget. The only movie on Hulu I missed in December is called Strange Harvest. And just a couple of recommendations I've got from Hulu. Empire Records, for all you Gen X and Millennial 90s cable watchers. And Michael Mann's Heat. If you're enjoying this video, please like and subscribe. Share it on your socials so your friends don't miss out on any new movies. HBO Max is next, and they're saving all their new releases for the last week and a half of January. On the 22nd, Mel Brooks' The 99-Year-Old Man comes out. It's a 2-part documentary about one of the all-time greats. On the 23rd, The Smashing Machine comes out. Dwayne Johnson becomes mixed martial artist Mark Kerr in this sports bio. On the 27th, the documentary 33 from the Ghetto tells the story of the only 33 known photographs taken in the Warsaw Ghetto during World War II. On the 30th, If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You comes out. It's a dark comedy where Rose Byrne stars as a woman trying to cope with her daughter's illness, work, and other difficult things while also trying to avoid breaking down. Rose Byrne has gotten some awards attention for this one, so it might be one to check out. And finally, on the 31st, I'm Chevy Chase and You're Not. It's a documentary about the meteoric rise of Chevy Chase and the decline later in his career. I missed two things in December. The first one is a documentary called It's Never Over, Jeff Buckley. And the second is the leading contender for Best Picture, One Battle After Another. One quick recommendation on HBO Max, Ex Machina is coming out. And if you have not seen this one, crawl out from under the rock you've been living under and check it out. Next we have Prime. On the 1st, Final Destination Bloodlines comes out. The latest in the Final Destination series comes to Prime after being on HBO Max. On the 16th, The Smurfs comes out. Smurfette takes charge after Papa Smurf is kidnapped by Gargamel and Razamel. Can we just stop making new Smurfs movies? Please? On the 28th, the action comedy The Wrecking Crew comes out. Dave Bautista and Jason Momoa are estranged half-brothers who come together after their father's mysterious death. And finally, on the 30th, Preparation for the Next Life. This drama is about a woman who migrates to the US and finds herself working at an underground kitchen in Chinatown, and meets a man who has just completed 3 tours in the Middle East. Last month, I missed The Merchants of Joy on Prime. 2 quick and very different comedy recommendations: Popstar, Never Stop, Never Stopping, and Uncle Buck. 2 quick releases from Peacock this month. On the 1st, Salvable. A retired boxer tries to escape his hometown while dealing with the broken relationship he has with his daughter. And also on the 1st, Wick is Pain. It's a documentary showing new footage from the John Wick series, tracking the films from independent movie to blockbuster franchise. 2 movies I missed on Peacock: Him, the sports horror film, and Begonia, the latest from Yorgos Lanthimos and Emma Stone. And I've got 2 Peacock recommendations from my childhood: All Dogs Go to Heaven and RoboCop. We've also got 2 movies coming out on Paramount Plus this month. On the 1st, Baron's Cove. A grieving father kidnaps the person responsible for his son's death, another child. Then he is pursued by that child's father, a powerful politician. And also on the 1st, the action thriller Wildcat. A Black Ops team reunites to pull off an impossible heist and rescue an 8-year-old girl. I missed 2 pretty big names on Paramount Plus last month: Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning and the comedy Roofman with Channing Tatum. One quick recommendation from Paramount Plus: Baby Driver by Edgar Wright, which is much better than The Running Man. I only have recommendations for Disney this month. It's the original Indiana Jones trilogy. Raiders of the Lost Ark, a great movie that I feel drags in places. The Temple of Doom, the reason we now have PG-13 movies. And my personal favorite, The Last Crusade. That's all we have for this month. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this streaming video. Some big movies snuck in at the end of the year, and more awards contenders are coming. I know awards don't matter, but I still love them. My next video will be a review roundup of everything I watched in December. Thanks, and I'll see you again soon.